Well, as long as we're on games, did you want me to go ahead and cover the
Oh yeah, we're on games for now.
the bid on Dominion?
Yeah, so I bought the dual game, the 2 smalls and a single box of guilds and the other one.
Cornucopia.
Cornucopia.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna play it. So I need
Need to know
I
what.
need the winning combo.
Well, so
He wants the cheat code.
it really depends. I can't tell you what's gonna win.
No one's gonna listen to this.
Right,
That,
right.
that comes to my house by tomorrow. So I should be good.
Well, no, but I mean, I don't know what you're playing. I haven't played Dominion with you. I don't know how you like to play. Are you an engine guy? Are you a slog guy? Are you I like to hurt people guy? What?
I like to give
sound like
myself
the weirdest pimp ever right now.
I got what you need, man.
I usually play multiple actions if possible with card draw. I believe
So
card
engines. All
card
right.
advantage is my biggest thing. But
Okay.
I also like to do the opposite of that. So I like to take your cards away too.
Okay.
So I maximize my advantage. I'm a big plus minus person when it comes to sports. So I apply that formula to everything I do for maximum victories.
Gotcha.
So
So you'll probably want Hamlet. It's cheap. It's cantrip, +1 card, +1 action. And then it's got some other stuff where if you discard a card, you can get an extra action or an extra buy.
Oh, I like that.
And it costs 2.
Oh,
So-
I'm mad in that one.
Yeah.
That one's
If
going.
you're an engine guy, you're
Yeah.
going to want Hamlet.
That one's going.
Let's see. Jester.
That sounds like me.
It's +2 coins. It costs 5. Everyone discards the top card of their deck, and if it's a victory, they get a curse.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Otherwise, you either make them take a copy of it, or you do.
The sad part is because I choose that card, someone's going to pick Moat.
Yeah,
Moat will be one of our 10 now.
that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because Mode is so weak.
Well, I need to find another good defense card for people to use.
Oh, there's a number of
Lighthouse.
good ones.
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse is a good one.
Do I own that one?
Well, it's you don't have Seaside, so no.
Okay, so no, I don't have that one.
Let's see.
I've got 5 now. Base, Prosperity, Alchemy.
Horse
these two.
Traders, the defense one in Cornucopia is not bad.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and it's if you don't if you play it as opposed to what you usually do with Moat, which is just reveal it. It's +3 coins and discard 2 cards. So.
Well, you got to remember, as an engine guy, the card advantage from Moat plays right up my wheelhouse.
Oh no, true enough.
So,
but I
I'm
mean,
okay
this
with
one's
it.
good even if you have no other
Are
actions.
you forced to discard 2 cards?
Yes.
That
But
could be
most of
bad.
the time, at least early on, they're only going to be worth 1 anyway. You discard 2 cards and get 3 coins.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. So, or you discard the actions you aren't going to be able to play that turn or whatever. You got options.
A couple options. And the curses people are going to give me.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Because Corey plays with us often, and I don't know, you've heard his story, or I don't know if you've heard us talk about how he pushed people down the stairs in D&D just to see what would happen.
No, but I've played with people like this.
Yeah, he basically went to PAX South. He wants to play a Pathfinder game, so he's building all of that. So he wanted to go play a few and test them. So, of course, he's sitting there in whatever class he was, I don't remember, but they were having to go down the stairs, and they were doing some sort of check against stuff to see if they could identify that there was a trap. And someone could see the trap but couldn't disarm the trap.
Right.
So for his turn, he's like, I pushed this person down the stairs.
Wow.
And the GM was like, you can't do that. He's like, but why not? Like, that's my action. What do I roll against to push a guy down the stairs?
Nice.
So the guy made it something ridiculous, and he rolled a
Athletics.
natural 20. And the GM's just like, shit. So, yeah, basically the trap went off when he got pushed down the stairs.
Right.
He's one of those kind of guys.
That was the sound of the story going off the rail. That's what
exactly.
happened there.
And the guy was like, I don't have anything written for that. And Corey was like, you should.
Right? We'll hop to it, man.
That's why it's taken him so long to get his together, because he knows we're going to do that to him.
Oh,
like,
of course.
You designed this, now we're going to break it. So
Right.
that's the kind of player. There's one of those at my table every night. So I always have to take those into account. And because of those people, defense cards usually get picked.
Right. Well, so I just prefer to have an aggressive fix for whatever the defense
Yeah.
needs. Like, you're going to give me curses, I'm going to have really
Trash.
strong trash.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
or I'll make you wish I was throwing curses with the amount of junk I'm going to rain on your deck.
Yeah, I like doing that too. So.
Cornucopia, one of the other cool things in it is tournament. It's a tough one to get to work, but the prizes are worthy.
Yeah.
Prizes you can't buy. The only way you can get them is you win a tournament, but they're all ludicrously powerful, and there's only one of them in the game.
So if I try to do this before anyone notices what I'm doing.
Oh, no, it's very obvious. If you buy tournament, people know what you're up to.
Okay.
It's not bad even if you can't make it work where you get a prize. But basically, in order to get it to work, you have to have a province and reveal it when you play tournament. So you got to buy a giant victory card in order to make this thing happen. But the prizes, man, the prizes.
My groups, those are the first victory bot is always a province. No one goes for anything smaller than that.
Why would you?
So once that happens, the gates start to open.
Right.
And those multiple buys start landing on some of the smaller ones every once in a while.
Right.
But that's kind of our indicator of this.
You guys
this shit
haven't
just hit
played
the
with a lot
fan.
of alt victory then.
Mm-mm.
So victory cards that are not always in the kingdom. Like Cornucopia has one. It's Fairgrounds. 2 victory for every 5 differently named cards in the deck.
Okay.
Cornucopia is all about variety. So
Okay. Yeah, we have. I like the one where you have the little shields. I guess that's probably in prosperity.
yeah.
There's the one where you have one on every victory
tokens.
point and it go into the thing. Like Mark actually took advantage of that one
Oh
time.
no, you can make a lot of victory in tokens, and it doesn't take up room in the deck, which is glorious.
Well, that and I think there was one like I would assume it was something like a bank, but it
Right.
wasn't bank. I don't think. Where you start out with one of those shields on every,
yeah,
and then as that one gets played, it gets put on this little card, and like you,
yeah, that's a landmark.
yeah, you basically get that much gold at some point. I was like, it finally worked for him. Like 3 turns before the game ended, and he's like, I got 6 buys and 23 gold. And I was like, what the hell?
Nice.
So
you can do that if you play Empires.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Cool.
my God, Empires is so rich. Jesus.
I like Empires.
Yeah, Empires introduces debt.
Well, you know, you introduced us to alchemy in the base game.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like most of our games. We lined them up in order of cost in the rows.
Oh, yeah, that's how.
And
we
it
do
was 2 2 3 3 4 4 4 5, and then like maybe one ridiculous one.
Yeah.
And now
then
it's
you play
like
prosperity, where you're like 4 4 4 7. It's
So
like,
yeah, like,
Jesus Christ,
I wasn't
dude.
quite ready for
8,
that.
8.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, well, guys, there's nothing smaller than 4, and there's like a 10 out here. So
What was that
Good
card
luck.
that costs 8 and then gives you
8
8
debt?
debt? Stab?
Overlord, maybe? No, not Overlord.
So you
What
gotta-
city?
That's gonna be
City.
fun.
Was
Yeah.
it City Quarters? Wasn't
It
it?
might have been City Quarter.
Or is that the one that just gives you debt?
Yeah, I'd have to look. But there's one that its effective cost is 16,
oh, nice.
which is, and it's so worth it.
Well, that's what everyone's noticed is like the first game or two. Like I said, 4 was the starter, so there's
Right.
no moat.
No, so the breakover most of the time is 5, right? Usually everything below 5 is nice, but kind of situational, and the 5 cards are almost always a good purchase. So if you got a card that's 5 and you happen to get the lucky start where you have a hand that's 5,
Yeah.
you're
You're going to see that 3 times in your next few turns.
yeah,
and
you
guess
run
what?
you run rampant over
Yeah.
people, especially if something like Witch is in the. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it's a game ender. In second edition of the base game, there's a 5-point card called Sentry that I love so hard. It's plus a card plus an action, and then you look at the top next 2, you can trash either or neither or whatever. Discard either or neither, and then put the others back in whatever order.
Oh, you get
So
Scry 2.
it's sorting.
Scry 2
it's
amazingly.
trash,
Yeah.
It's glorious. And
See?
it's deck cycle.
That's one that's not a defense card, but it is a defense card.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's one of those ones those kind of cards I'd like to introduce more so. I mean, I love my moat and my +2 cards every turn because I got actions for days.
Right.
But that one's fun because
That's
it's
the sort of
more.
thing
It's
you
a
see in
third level
second ed.
of card advantage for me,
Yeah.
and card advantage is my favorite part. So.
Yeah. So I mentioned Cornucopia. Cornucopia, as I said, is all about variety. So the more different stuff you have in the deck, if you play a lot of the same card, Cornucopia is not going to work as well for you as it might someone who's got one of everything, because there will be a turnover 5 cards, and for every differently named one, get some advantage.
I win most when I build engines, but I do other things as well.
Oh, no, I'm
so
not saying you can't.
that
just
one would be one where like I want to build a bringer deck and play all 5 colors in Magic. I'm gonna try to do one of everything and see how they play together. So
you can make it work.
yeah.
Guilds is a little bit more about money. They introduced coin tokens in this one. So coins you can spend on a later turn, which is handy.
you were telling me about that. I think Prosperity had one card that let you do something like that.
Maybe.
But you were telling me, but we've talked a lot of Dominion.
Yeah, at one point or another.
Yeah.
But there's a cheap card. It's an action, a buy, and a coin token, and it only costs 2 to get it. So
Nice.
it allows you to start accumulating those real quick. What else is really good in that set? Doctor. That's a great defense card.
Doctor.
Reveal the top 3, trash anything that matches the card you named before you turn it over.
Oh, nice.
So great for filtering out copper and curses and whatever else people are throwing at you. Someone wronged me with Soothsayer the other day. It was Matt, wasn't it? Where it's you gain a gold, every other player gets a curse, and every player who did draws a card.
Oh, so it's bad, but it's okay.
It gives you a draw, but also hands you a curse, and you get a gold or the person who played it gets a gold.
Yeah,
Moral of the story for anyone that's confused about what the hell's happening right now. If you have a question about Dominion, write John.
Right. Just look me up in your phone book and call that guy.
Yeah.
John Smith.